Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be ranting about the new title update 4 that's said to be released very shortly while doing the new event quest Shadow in the Sandstorm. And here is the quest. It's a Kushala Daora in the Sandy Plains. Alrighty, here is Kushala. It doesn't look like any special size or anything, but let's get a basic start. The little Aranea there ruined our start, but that's okay. Just get a self-improvement. So, title update 4. Velkhana was, if you haven't seen it obviously, or been on YouTube or anything like that, it is Velkhana and Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax. Now we did kind of suspect that it was going to be Velkhana already, and a lot of people already guessed that it would be Risen Valstrax, to my disappointment, because I'm not great at dealing with Mr. Crimson Glow himself, and he looks even faster and deadlier than he already is, so that'll be interesting. But Velkhana is actually ridiculously good for the game. Our meta set has basically been anything with Dereliction for the entirety of Sunbreak, so having a new potentially powerful set, like stronger than what Dereliction is going to be so good for the game. I also realized we have wind pressure negated on this horn, which is like the first time I'm ever actually using it on this horn. Just run towards him, easy stuff. But assuming that we actually get the variation of Velkhana with the Frostcraft set, obviously it doesn't have to be that one. Be very happy if they give us a different one, but would be expected that we get Frostcraft. Also, just neither of my Palicos want to help me here, or neither of my minions, I guess. Okay, we're way too far away. We got super lucky there, actually. And we haven't gotten Hellfire Blighted, which is not ideal, because we're not building up any Dereliction, as I mentioned. But having a new potential set to actually play around will be so good for the game. Like, set building wise, is actually ridiculously good for it. Get off the wall! Okay, we're good. This Kushala's not... Why aren't we getting Hellfire Blighted? We should be getting Hellfire Blighted, but we're just not. Like, it doesn't take a whole lot. There we go. Why did it take so long? That was very odd. Let's get a Hellfire Infernal out of that. Into a swap. So we get the Dereliction building up finally. Okay. Also want to get our... Silkbind Shockwave active. Okay. Another couple simple combos. What's he doing? Okay. Easy enough. Let's just get over to him. And kind of hug the mud there, so we didn't get as much distance as I wanted. But that's okay. Also grab this Vigor Wasp because it's here. But back onto the Velkhana thing. The build potential out of it will be so good, because if we get Frostcraft, that already makes like 2 potential builds that I can think of automatically, which is Frostcraft build-up boost sets, which is going to be ridiculous for quite a few weapons. Even like Mimi setups will do extremely well with it. But on the other hand, if they give us a new set, I think it'll be something like the Dragonheart that we had before, except instead of the... Oh, that's bad. Dragon Blight that you get, you'll instead be afflicted with like Ice Blight. And while you're afflicted by it, you'll get more element instead of more raw. As well as like Wirebug recovery speed increased, or you just don't recover Wirebugs at all. That might be a different one to give it a different downside. But I don't know if they'll do that with the amount of Wirebug recovery skills we have at the moment. That's kind of counterintuitive, but it'll be interesting. As for Crimson, or Risen Crimson, he'll it's going to be very interesting what they do with his set, because Dragonheart has already kind of become irrelevant, again thanks to Dereliction builds. He's pretty much irrelevant, so they'll have to do something quite extreme with him, give him a new set and whatnot. And he also opens up quite a few different things with the decoration that he'll unlock, because obviously with the other Risens we got like Camellia Soul and whatnot out of them. I can't do a whole lot out of this actually, so we're just going to backslam him. Get our bats here as well. Bonk. Nice, not bad. Ah, damn, I should have just gone for a Silk Bind. But I find it very unlikely that we'll get the Dragon Soul Deco from him. So it opens up a possibility where we might get a Risen All-Mother, which could be pretty cool. But I still think that's pretty unlikely due to how often we fight All-Mother. Because she's obviously not a regular monster. We don't fight her out in the open repeatedly like we do with Risen. Like with the other Risen monsters. So it'll be quite interesting to see where they go from Title Update 4. Obviously the one that I think it'll be is probably Risen Shaggy. As cool as Risen Volcana would be, I don't think they would make her Risen. At least not after immediately releasing her, like in the previous update. Okay. He didn't dive out of it, so we get to punish. Easy enough. Let's get our shockwave back as well. Should be getting close to a wire bug mount as well as... Ow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the tornado can't hit you a second time, so you're safe to recover into the same one. At least, I believe you should be. Okay. Get over to the face with some basic combos here. Alrighty. Get our attack buff back here in a second. He missed us, that's fine. I'm also thinking that I definitely go back to World before... I believe it's the 7th for me. The 7th that we're going to get Risen and Volcana. So I definitely want to go back and try and beat Arch-Tempered for the first time solo. Get some practice with her as well as actually solo the fight. Should be fun. Okay. 2, 3. Best girl Rathian's here. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a mount, but I guess we haven't done too many attacks with like wire bug skills active. But that's okay. Rathian will help us out here. Oh, really? We had so much time to do that too. Okay, there we go. Get that poison going as well, which is huge on Kushala. Just end it really quick. We want to just get back to the floor and keep swinging away. Okay, let's play that note. Although it didn't matter because we already had the 3 built up anyway. But that's fine. We play it, get that attack buff. Get our Silk Bind, Shockwave back. And we are in a terrible position now because we can't hit the face. But that's fine. Not bad. Oh, really? Why are you leaving already, mate? Volcana also would be good because it'll probably be a set that doesn't damage you or heavily hinder you too much for once. Oh wow, really? We were 1 hit away from the mount, speaking of the mount. That's fine. We're in a crappy zone to Wyvern Ride, but we're just going to slam it into some walls here. Get off it really quick. He should also be getting somewhat close to dead. I feel like we've done decent damage to him. But obviously not seeing the blue symbol yet. Silkbind Shockwave, back up. Probably just Infernal here. The crab gave us enough meter. Love it. Armor through that. Very good. Just dodge away from that one. Into some more damage. There we go. Now he's blue. Very, very good. We're on a terrible side of him there. Jeez. Could not have been positioned worse because his head always drags you in front there if you're behind him. It's very bad. But that's okay. Yep, we get hit there. Just get away. I could have just grabbed that beetle, but oh well. Okay, what are we doing, Mad? Man. What are we doing, man? Okay, I also changed off the paralysis, which seemingly a bad idea here, because we haven't gotten a paralysis yet, so our Palico's actually been pretty useless in that front. The dog's been doing his job. It's just doing damage. Just get away from that. No need to get hit by it. We had the wire bug as well. Go back to him. Play a note. Get that attack buff. He should be getting very, very close to dead here. Yeah, there we go. Quite a long hunt for a regular monster, but it was pretty fun, and I was kind of ranting most of the time. But I'm interested to see if we get any rewards out of this, like cosmetics, although we've been winning on cosmetics recently, so it is doubtful that we'll get anything too good out of it. Okay, here is the Artian set. I believe we had this in World, right? I could be wrong about that, but it looks pretty nice. I imagine it changes all the colours with it too, so you can customize it how you want. Well everybody, that was the event quest, Sandstorm in the Shadows, while ranting about Title Update 4 and its potential and why we should be excited for it. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.